Welcome to your bedtime yoga class. I am super excited to be here to share this. I have always wanted to teach a class where we could do yoga right on our bed. It's something that we can do anytime in our own home practice, but a lot of times the bed, we might be, we might not have made our bed, or we might not make the time to come to our bed right before we go to sleep. So I wanted to initiate this class as a way to allow ourselves to carve that space out and to just create that opportunity to feel how restorative yoga poses are when we use the support of our bed and of pillows to help us be more comfortable. So this class is all about calming the central nervous system, turning off fight or flight mode. And as you all know, before bed, it is often discouraged to not watch television and do things with bright lights. It's a good time to disconnect from technology, and it's a better time to do some practices that might take us away from all of that and allow ourselves to find more of relaxation, where we are not triggering that fight or flight, but instead we're actually turning on the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps us to regulate our sleep and helps us to find that rest and relaxation. So I encourage you, wherever you are, to enjoy your space, your room, your bed, and maybe turn down the lights if they're not already down. Dim the lights, and feel free to make this more of a listening exercise where you can definitely look over, of course, and see what the poses are. But if it helps you to just listen more in this practice and tune into your breath, that's highly encouraged. So your breath is going to be such a big piece of making this practice work best for you. We tend to breathe through our chest, shallow, short breaths from the stress of everyday life, from being distracted by all the other important things in our lives. So when we come to our yoga practice, no matter what type of yoga we're doing, it's that time where we get to really focus on elongating our breath and letting it come from the low belly. So deep breaths from the belly all the way up. That's going to be the focus for tonight's practice. So if nothing else, feel free to set that as an intention. But if there's anything else that calls out to you in today's practice or in your mind right now to be your intention, feel free to incorporate that as well. So we will go ahead and get ready for our restful flow, and we'll start right here on the bed in just a moment. All right. So the first pose that we're going to take is our waterfall. You can choose to put your legs up against a wall and take legs up the wall, or you can just have them reach up towards the ceiling. You're going to lay flat onto the bed. Relax everything down and gently lift the knees up first. And then extending the legs into the air if that's comfortable for you, or option to bend through the legs here. So you can bend both knees if that's more comfortable for you, or you can shoot those legs and point those heels all the way up towards the ceiling. This is going to help relieve tension in the lower back, and it also allows the blood to flow and rush through the body from the feet all the way down. So we're really regenerating blood flow here. Maybe the palms come out to the side. And if at any point when we're doing these poses you feel the need to make an adjustment, please listen to your body and your intuition. So even if at some point through this pose you want to go take legs up the wall, please feel free. So let's let the gaze fall shut, let the eyes fall shut. Allowing the darkness to be welcomed. Just notice when you breathe with your eyes shut how you're feeling. Let's take a deep breath in from the belly. So maybe placing one hand on the low belly, breathing in nice and slow through the nose from the low belly. Exhale, sigh out. Letting that entire day go, keeping your breath moving and flowing here. In this waterfall pose, this gentle inversion, notice how your body is like a waterfall. As that blood rushes down, all the way down to the bed, notice how it feels in your body to release like that. And keeping your breath going here for at least another 30 seconds. We'll be here. So breathe into it.
What time you coming out? We started losing.
Massaging the body with the breath.
I'll never make it right if you don't want me wrong. I'm so excited for the night. All we need is my bike and your.
As you rest here in your waterfall pose, option to circle through the ankles. So taking both ankles outward here, finding a nice circle. Nice. And then taking that circle inward now. And hold here, flex to the feet. And if it feels good to you, just sending the gaze over to the right shoulder and then over to the left, stretching gently through the neck. Releasing everything to the bed, feeling the softness of your mattress below you. Nice. On your next inhale, draw those knees into the chest. And exhale to release. We're gonna roll onto one side and gently come up to a seated position. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna come into a wide leg child's pose. You can come nice and wide. Hands are gonna come out in front, planting them out in front of you. Arching through the spine here, gazing forward. And gently taking the neck from left to right, nice and slow. Chest is lifted up off of the bed. Spine is arched if that feels good for you. Keeping the breath going in and out through the nose. Nice. Nice. Let's drop down onto the elbows, keeping the chest lifted. We're gonna just hold here like we're almost in Sphinx, but we're also in our child's pose. We're gonna keep the chest lifted and gaze forward, feeling that stretch through both the inner thighs, through the chest, maybe, and even through the upper back. Breath. Option to once again take the head left to right if that feels good for your neck. Maybe you start to find a circle around, so circling to the right side with the neck. And circling to the left side. Beautiful. Awesome. And let's bring the palms together, still resting on the elbows, still keeping the chest lifted right now. Taking an inhale here, and on your exhale, just drop your forehead down to the bed. Feeling the support of the bed on your forehead. Feeling the inner thighs open and the shoulders stretch as you root down through your elbows. Letting that head just sink into the soft cushion below you. Excellent. And inhale to press up onto the hands. If you have a pillow nearby, grabbing a pillow to help you. And if not, you can just come into child's pose without it. But we're going to bring the pillow nice and long out in front of us. And gently walk ourselves down so that we're in that wide-legged child's pose. And the belly and the chest are supported by the pillow. The hands can come out to the side, maybe the palms can come up. We're just gonna lie down onto your pillow. Feeling the comfort of that pillow below you. You can hold here, or if you're feeling a strain between the inner thighs, you can grab another pillow. And you can actually place it in between the inner thighs or even on the knees. Kind of playing around with what you need for you and your body, but you can elevate and place it underneath your tailbone, supporting that way, or you can take the pillow long ways and support the knees out, kind of seeing what you need for your body. And then we're gonna lie down here in this child's pose, and we'll be here for about 1 minute. So taking a deep breath in, exhale to fold down. Letting your breath support you.
I'm laying on my back already, so I can't fall that heavy. I'm laying on the ground already, I can't fall down, the ground won't let me. I'm laying on my back already, so I can't fall that heavy. I'm laying on the ground already, I can't fall down.
If your head's looking one way, taking this time to turn your head maybe to the opposite direction and continue to fold down into that child's pose.
Rise through the floor, through my pores when I breathe. The 5 elements combined as earth are the basis foundation we applied for this work. Round circulation on my energy surf. Grounding, now I can bear the power surge. Breathing a billionaire, so I feel like a billionaire. I rely on Mother Earth, she been here billions of years. When I'm feeling in despair, I give her all my cares. Laid out on my back, she subtract all my fears. Multiplying abundance, no denying the oneness. I'm gliding over summits, breathing fire in my stomach. Grounding, at one with my surroundings. The trees speak loudly, the earth is the fountain. I'm laying on my back already, so I can't.
Next inhale, we'll come back up. We'll return to this child's pose later. You can move the pillows out of the way for now.
I'm laying on my back already.
And we're gonna lay down on our back. So if you have space at the edge of your bed, it doesn't matter where it is on your bed. We're gonna scoot up towards the edge of our bed. Shoulders can be just off the edge of the bed. And you're gonna let your head just fall down here so you can open up the throat, open up the chest. So if you keep your arms on the bed, this is gonna be more for the neck only. But if you let the arms and the hands fall down towards the floor perhaps, now you're also opening up through the upper back, and you're gonna feel a big release through that upper back. Most importantly, feel into this pose by breathing in and out. Let's take an inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out. Feeling that throat open. Maybe keeping the mouth open as you breathe in and out. Feel free to send your gaze left to right if that feels good, or just hold here and let everything fall off the crown of the head. Let everything melt down to the earth below you. Feeling the blood rush to the head. It's a great counter pose from being on the computer, being rounded forward. We'll be here for a few more moments, so really enjoy this stretch for the shoulders, enjoy this stretch for the upper back, and allow that throat to open. Take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Allow yourself to be here for just a few more moments. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Now slowly, gently, and mindfully, maybe you bring your hands to the back of the head as you lift up here. Using your hands to help you find your way up to a seated position. Awesome. We're gonna bring that left leg nice and long. Right heel, right foot comes in here. Inhale that right arm up towards the sky, and on your exhale, send right hand into left hip crease, right into that lower part, left side of the back. Left arm reaches up on your inhale, and on your exhale, fingers come to that left big toe as you pull yourself down here. Left ear to left shoulder. So many stretches going on here. Feeling it through the lower back, perhaps on that right side and that right shoulder. Also the back of that left leg. Stay flexed through that left foot. Awesome. Let's drop that left elbow down and left arm to the inside of that left foot. Right arm reaches up. Gaze up to that right hand if you can. And let's circle through the right wrist. Nice. Change directions of circling that wrist if you'd like. Excellent. Drawing that right arm down. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up. Exhale, square the chest over that left foot and fold down here. Flex your left toes as you pull yourself down. Excellent. Allow yourself to melt further down towards that left thigh. Breathing here. Feel free to release the neck here as well. Find what feels blissful. Excellent. Inhale to release the fingertips down to the mat and walk them to the center of your mat. Holding here. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, fold down. So moving, waving through the spine. Inhale to press all the way up. We'll switch out through the legs. Right leg goes nice and long. Left foot comes in, flex those right toes. Beautiful. Left arm is going to reach all the way up towards the sky. And then taking that left hand into the right hip crease. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, peace fingers come to right toes as you pull yourself down here. Right ear to right shoulder. Breathing. Nice. Keeping that breath moving here. Staying disciplined with the breath. Getting all the wiggles out from the day. Letting everything go, knowing that anything that transpired in this day doesn't really matter anymore because you're coming into more of a dream space. You're coming into a resting space. No one gets to follow you into that space without your permission. No one or nothing. No matter what happened today, know that your evening is yours and yours alone. You get to decide what it is that you want to experience by starting that now, by creating that dream space. You could dream about anything. What would you dream about tonight? Let's inhale, that left arm reaches all the way up. Take ourselves back up for a moment, reaching the arms up, squaring the chest, and folding over the right foot, pulling yourself down. And as you're here in this restful space for a moment, starting to conjure up visions of that which you'd like to rest into in your evening. What could you see yourself dreaming about tonight that would be so healing? It can be a color, it can be a place, it can be just hanging out on an object. Just see yourself in that space, enjoying it, immersing yourself in it, feeling content. Allowing yourself to sink further into the stretch. Forehead gets closer towards the knee, staying flexed through the right toes, seeing yourself in this dream space. Let's take an inhale here. And plant the hands to frame that right foot. Walk the fingertips forward here. Just gonna take a few presses up and down, little cobra rolls here. Inhaling, the chest comes down, and then opening up. Excellent. Hold inhale to come back up. Make the legs nice and wide. And grab, if you have available for you, it's maybe 2 pillows. We're just gonna fold forward here for just about 30 seconds. A nice time space. And before you come down, let's take a moment to clear everything else out truly and fully from our mind. Our mind loves to create dramas based off of what we've experienced. Let's just try just this time, just this once, just this evening. See if we can activate our mind to go to a different place. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to fully rid ourselves of the day's woes, of the week's woes, as best as we can, believing that it's possible. So let's take A deep breath in, gathering up anything from the week, anything from the day that you don't want anymore to occupy your mind. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, lion's breath out. Do that one more time, even more exaggerated. Inhale in. Exhale, lion's breath out. And fold down over the pillows. Let the forehead melt down here. And picture yourself in a perfect dream space, whatever that looks like for you. Feeling the support of the pillows. Taking yourself to a beautiful healing space. See it, feel it, smell it. If there's anything to touch or taste, give yourself that opportunity to immerse yourself wherever it is you wish to go. Know that you are there now, in your mind. Keeping your breath moving. Awesome. Let's take an inhale to rise up. And as we move through this, we're going to start to build our dream from the ground up. A dream that we wish to have this evening that we can return to at any time. So as we move through these couple of stretches that we have, every time that we find a stretch, we are going to build a new aspect of our dream. So the first pose that we're going to get into is our pigeon pose. You have a couple options here. You can take a double bent knee here. You can square the chest over that left foot and then fold down. Or you can send that right leg nice and long behind you, squaring the chest forward, lowering down. And even further, you can use pillows to either support that right hip or that left leg. So take a moment to grab any props that you'd like to work with today. Maybe taking the pillow and putting it underneath the left knee if that supports you. The back foot or the back knee wants to rest onto a pillow. Wherever you are, squaring that chest forward, taking an inhale. And on your exhale, let's lower down. Getting nice and comfortable here. Breathing in. And as you rest in this space, taking a moment to picture the color that stands out most in your dream. What color is the most healing to you tonight? Starting to build the dream with that color, just seeing that color as you rest and breathe here.
What do I say to make me exist? Oh, stranger. Still don't know my name.
Breathing here in your pigeon.
You still don't know my name. And I would die a slave. Better right now. But you still don't know my name.
Let's take a nice breath in. Exhale in. Exhale, side out, release into the bed. Staying here for a little while longer, finding relief through the air. Feel free to adjust anything you need to.
I'm dreaming of all of the possibilities. over your body, man, Nefertiti. And every time I think the planets are aligning, you're still so close, but yet so far. Still don't know my name. You still don't know my name.
Breathing in, letting everything flow through the body.
And I would die
Exhaling, releasing further into the bed.
right now, but you still don't know my name. Yeah.
On your next inhale, let's come all the way back up, and we're gonna switch it out to find pigeon on the opposite side. Take a moment to notice how different your legs might be feeling. Maybe the leg that wasn't stretched, it might be tighter. So again, you can take that double knee pigeon, or you can send that left leg nice and long behind you, square through the chest. Take an inhale here and fold down to wherever feels good for you and your body today. Entering back into that dream space. Let's focus on a sound, a healing sound that is present in this dream space. Just deciding what that sound would be that you would like to bring forth in your dreams. Maybe it's a rushing waterfall or the sound of birds chirping, something completely different. So building this dream now with sound. What do you want to hear tonight in your sleep? What would be the most soothing sound? Sound sends signals to our nervous system. It lets us know whether we should be in fight or flight or whether we are safe. So choosing a sound that makes us feel safe, makes us feel joy, makes us feel bliss. Inviting that into this dream you're building. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Holding here for just a few more moments. Making any adjustments that you need to in your pigeon pose. Breathing in, exhaling to surrender further. Inhale. Have here. So if you have about 2 or maybe 3 pillows, we're going to give it a test first. First and foremost, we're going to come onto the knees. We're going to set up our pillows. Probably 2 pillows is going to be good for what we're doing. We're going to bring the toes together and the knees nice and wide. We're going to inhale, the arms lift all the way up, and then gently send the hands back behind the pillows. Rest the back down onto the coming off the side of the bed. Not your head, just rest like mine is here on to bed. If you have any issues with your knees or your ankles and this doesn't feel good for you, feel free to change the positioning of your legs, maybe bring the soles of the feet together. If you want a nice stretch for your feet and for your legs, this is going to work just like a hero pose. I'm also going to explore this with a third pillow personally, just to kind of see if that would be right for me. So get a little bit more of an opener for the chest. So for me, the third pillow is really helping to create even more of an opening for my heart. My shoulders are resting, my back is resting onto these pillows, my head pressing onto the bed below, opening up through the shoulders, opening up through the chest, opening up through the throat once again. So important that we bring these openers into our physical body. And it also helps us to open up our mind. So as we're in this open position, while keeping the eyes shut, we are going to envision what we're seeing in our dream space. And I want you to focus on light. How much light is entering your dream space? Is the sun shining? Are there colorful lights? What are you seeing in this dream that you wish to create? How is light and that which you see playing a role in bringing comfort, bringing you into a more relaxed space? What lighting do you need to see? Bringing that into your awareness, opening yourself up to that vision now. Breathing and relaxing here as you visualize that healing element that will be present in your dream. Now, as we're in this extremely open posture where we can feel our nasal cavities, just feeling our nose open up and our chest open up, it's a perfect way to kind of call in a scent that would bring you luxury, bring you rest. So maybe it's lavender, maybe it's the smell of the ocean, whatever it is. What is the scent that you'd like to bring into your dream? Imagine yourself taking that scent in and breathing it in. As you smell that healing scent, a weight falls off the shoulders and the chest. Awesome. We're going to very gently, slowly, and mindfully come out of this by using our hands to help bring the neck up. We're just going to roll onto one side here for a moment and move the pillows out of the way once again. And we'll come into a happy baby pose with the bed supporting us. So lying down onto the back, bringing the knees up, bent and out and to the sides, and bringing the hands to the outsides of the feet. Elbows can hug inward or can come to the outsides. And we're going to just rock from left to right, massaging the spine with the comfort of the bed below you. So holding here, knowing you can stay static or you can rock. So in your dream, you have so far created a color, a sound, what you see, and what you smell. All things that can bring you into the most healing space possible. Now, let's conjure up a word that describes exactly in action what it is you want to feel. It can be so simple. It could be one word that resonates with you that you want to feel tonight on your journey, in your bed, as you sleep for the most restful experience. So allow that word to come in. What do you want to feel tonight in your sleep? What is that word? Once you have that word, I'm just going to repeat this over and over again. I feel blank, whatever that word was. So for me, it's restful. I feel restful. I feel restful. So chanting that to yourself for about 20 beats as you move here. Awesome. And let's hug the knees into the chest and repeat this 10 times to yourself. I am at peace. I am at peace. I am at peace. And continue that on. Now hugging the knees into the chest, we're going to send the knees down onto the right side, finding a twist, sending that left arm out to the side, gaze over that left arm, letting the gaze fall shut. Repeating out louder to yourself, I deserve a full night's sleep. I deserve a full night's sleep. Repeating that for 10 times. Excellent. Let's inhale to bring the knees through center. Exhale, drop the knees down opposite side. Right arm goes long, finding that twist. Gazing out or sending that neck and gaze over to the right hand. Let the gaze fall shut. Repeating this one to yourself. Tonight I will sleep a beautiful sleep. Tonight I will sleep a beautiful sleep. 10 times with that. Tonight I will sleep a beautiful sleep. Awesome. And let's inhale to come back through center and gently roll up to a seated position to prepare for our final resting pose for the evening. Taking one or two of your pillows to set up for child's pose. So one pillow going nice and long, perhaps taking another pillow and putting it underneath the knees, somewhere to support yourself. Knees can go wide. And we're gonna drop all the way down onto the belly.
Just start to slowly relax the body. Relax your toes, maybe wiggling them gently. To the forehead, and relaxing all the way up through the crown. Right here. Imagine or envisioning your dream, the dream that you're creating. Right now,
What time you coming out?
imagine the sound, the visual,
We started losing light.
the words, the
I'll
smell,
never
the
make
taste,
you right
anything
if you
that
don't
resonates.
want me
And vision flow into this next few minutes with your breath.
I'm so excited for the night. All we need's my bike and your house. You said someday we might. When I'm closer to your height, till then we'll knock around and see. Don't you see me? I think I'm falling for you. Don't you need me? I think I'm falling for you. And on this night, in this life, I think I'm falling for you. Maybe you change your mind. I think I'm falling. I'm caught on your coat again. You said, oh no, it's fine. I read between the lines and touch your leg again. I'll take you one day at a time. Soon you will be mine. Oh, but I want you know. When the smoke is in your eyes, you look so alive. Do you fancy sitting down with me, baby? According to your heart.
All right, so allowing yourself to come back into this space briefly, wiggling the hands and the toes, bringing yourself back to life. And if you'd like to stay right where you are and hang out in this child's pose for longer, you are more than welcome to do so. If you want to either come into a different pose or meet me seated, you certainly can. So feel free to hang out right where you are if you're comfortable and you want to keep yourself ready for bed. Just want to thank you so much for practicing with me tonight and for really taking that time out to give yourself that rest. I think when we allow ourselves to have a healthy, good night's sleep, we are creating a better world because we're showing up in our absolute best that we possibly can. So I wish you the most restful and blissful and peaceful evening of sleep. Please carry these vibes with you tonight and create that dream that you've always wanted to have. Bliss in me honors and recognizes the bliss in you. Namaste in bed. Much love, y'all. Good night.